still coming? Okay, yeah, he's still coming this way. Okay. So I gotta run. Max out on ammo. Okay, does this thing go up? I bet that I had to have that thing shoot and then go back. Oh, the door opened. Okay. Did I destroy that cannon though? No. I don't even know if I can kill this thing or not, to be honest with you. I probably can't. Alright, I'll stop playing around with it, I'll just continue on. I want peace, says Fuhrer. Berlin, July 10th, 1946. The future of humanity is at stake. In a rare interview exclusively for this newspaper, discussing the war effort and the values that make the German race so unique and superior, our beloved Fuhrer delivers his vision for the world after the war. Make no mistake about it, I want peace for mankind and I am willing to fight to the death for it. I bet you are. This is a puzzle. I'll try it. Oh wow, did I actually do it? That surprises me. I just took a guess. Well, that was kind of stupid on my part. I tend to be making a lot of dumb mistakes. Oh, that's ammo. I don't need ammo. I need health and armor. Let's not the knife. We need the hand grenade. And we're gonna chuck it that way. No. That. No. Not the hand. No. That. Yes. Jeez. Health. I definitely need that. Any more armor? Thought that was a guy. Yeah, I could use that. Okay. Actually, let me do that. Have that as my backup. Let me reload this. And I bet this is the ammo for it. Yup. Okay. Oscar's letter. Let's see what Oscar's letter is. Dear Heinrich, wow. I hope this letter finds you well. I am sitting outside on the porch of the hospital where I'm recovering from my wounds. A good-looking nurse rolled me out here so I could write to you. A volunteer from Munich. She tells me here in Dar es Salaam, afternoon is drawing near. A chilled breeze comes in from the sea, and with the breeze comes a smell of fish and rotting seaweed, and the almost unbearable stench from the burning bodies by the shoreline. The view of the land from this location is absolutely gorgeous. I have found Africa to be, in many ways, a wondrous place. It has an air of freedom, a sense of adventure, if you will. I wish you could experience it with me, Heinrich. I have also seen things I wish I could have unseen. Remember how I told you once that I would never regret my decision to quit my education and join the army. To be honest, in the grimmest of moments I have cursed my decision. I still ponder this. But if I hadn't left the university, would I not still have felt as lost and aimless as I did? Speaking of which, how is Elsa? Have you spoken to her at all? Have you seen her? On campus, perhaps? On the street? Or by the river where we used to fish? Maybe I should not ask this, but I do think of her when darkness falls over the desert. It's comforting. The violence can be tough to handle. Some of the men are losing it. They say we shouldn't even be here. And I understand why they say this, especially the less experienced ones. They're afraid, you see. Afraid of the guerrilla soldiers, the primitives. A month ago we were out in the desert. I was piloting my wolf tank. We were 4 men in the tank. Me, Hasswolf, Gunther, and Kellerman. Have you seen these tanks? They come straight out of General Strassi's workshop. They're fueled by nuclear reactors and armed with state-of-the-art weaponry. A troop of wolf tanks can decimate an entire village in the blink of an eye. However, the one thing these machines of war can't handle is abundant in the desert. Sand. We didn't see it coming. Somewhere close to the Tanganyika border. I butchered that, I know I did. A dust storm blew up out of nowhere. Within minutes, everything was covered in sand. It got into the engines through the cracks in the hull and caused the tanks to malfunction. Suddenly, we found ourselves stranded. We had no choice but to set up camp. There were 20 of us in our squad. We took turns guarding the perimeter. I was awoken, wow, by a blood-curdling scream in the middle of the night. I ran outside. The camp was in a state of absolute chaos. My men were running like headless chickens while dark men, primitives, dressed in strips of leather, faces painted red, the whites of their eyes glowing in the darkness, leaped across the camp and gutted and slashed our men. I saw Gunther eviscerated where he stood. He tried to hold his guts in, but they slipped right through his fingers. One of the primitives came at me from nowhere and stabbed me in the stomach. I managed to grab my gun and shot him dead. I pulled out the knife and crawled away from the scene, and then ran across the desert, the terrible screams haunting me through the night. I was told they kept some of them alive to torture while the dead were hung upside down, disemboweled, and their sexual organs cut off and shoved down their throats. So you understand that a lot of men here, they are beginning to lose their morale. And to a degree, that is understandable. I, however, will not surrender to these feelings of weakness, no matter how tempting they may be. I will stand by my belief and the ideals of our leader. We are the stronger race. There can be no room for anyone but us. I hope you still feel the same way as I do. Your friend, Oscar Wiesmuller, 72nd Wolf Tank Division. P.S. If you see Elsa, tell her that I still love her. D.S. Okay. Okay. Forgive me if I lose track of what I'm doing right now. It's pretty late. I think it's almost 3 a.m. Okay. Well, that took care of that. Okay, so this is where I need to go. So before I go in there, alright, I can't go down there. So I guess I need to do the mission. Go ahead and kill this guy. Okay. Oh, just to get back on this. Got him. What happens if I rip this thing off? I bet I have to blow that up. If not, then I don't know what I need to do. Let's give this a shot. Right, here we go. Put an end to all that real quick. Okay. I'm a walking tank.